there isn't an early access event for The Hobbit. Apparently, it's because Wizards of the Coast, their employees get a vacation in the middle of the summer, and it happened to coincide with when we would get early access, which means we're making our own early access event by ranking the dwarves of the Hobbit Magic set. Which is the dwarf that is truly the best dwarf in this set? We're going to be ranking based on battle prowess, commander strength, beard quality, draftability, and kissability. And I'm doing this for both the legendary dwarves and the non-legendary dwarves. But we have 20-something dwarves to go through. It's the most dwarves that have ever been in a set. And let me tell you, some of these dwarves are pretty great. I do not actually remember the difference between most of these dwarves outside of, like, Thorn being kind of the leader of the expedition. So we're going to have to go off of what I can remember from being read The Hobbit as a child 30 years ago. And also what I can just kind of make up. We're going to start alphabetical color order. These are like the set order. It's as I downloaded them off of Scryfall. With Balin, lore master. He's a storyteller. He's smoking a fine pipe in this art, and we're going to be rating him. We're going to be giving a grade for each of these categories. Chat, you are also going to help me, right, chat? Good. Yeah, they're like, all right, Glowin is Gimli's dad. That's the only dwarf I know anything. Balin? I'm sorry, it's Balin. He's not Balin. He's bailing himself out because this card is not that good. Sadly. I thought that it was better when I first read it, but it's very much dependent on you having a lot of cards in hand. It's a 5-mana 4/4. It's storied, meaning that you only get the second ability if you have an enduring story, like the second half of it, to deal damage. But it's a way to, like, filter your hand. Sure, seems all right. But I'm gonna guess, based on this, he's on the older side. What's his battle prowess like? He's seen battle, but he's not at his prime. I'm gonna give him a B for battle prowess. He's still a 4/4 though. That's one of the strongest ones, but he is a bard. So he's not looking to do the most smashing. He's telling tales. Grade is granddad. Honestly, yes, grade is kind of granddad. As far as commander strength goes, how is he as a commander? It's like you're stuck on mono red dwarves. You only have like one Torn Mauler, guys. There's not that many good red dwarves, even considering the ones from Homelands, you know, the best set ever printed, Homelands. I'm gonna give him a D. He's part of dwarf synergy. You know what? That's only him as commander. I'm gonna give him a C+, because he's okay in another dwarf deck, but he's 5 mana. He's 5 mana. At least he hasn't entered the battlefield. Has his beard quality. Okay, his beard, it's not the biggest, but it does have these, like, nice pieces of jewelry. It's, like, bifurcated. He has a nice mustache. It's wispy. It's white. It looks kind of light. I'm gonna say, like, it looks like a pretty good beard to touch, and it looks like he has maintained it fairly well. I'm going to give it a B+. Is it the best beard I've ever seen? No, but it's pretty nice. Like, it feels like a well-kept beard. How's his draftability? Okay, this is more where it's like, oh gosh. It's so specific. C-. C-. Look at me, it's a 5-mana 4/4. Sure, he can cycle part of your hand. I don't care that much about that. Card selection? For dwarves? You want to run your fingers through his beard? I'm telling you, the texture looks pretty good. The texture looks pretty good. And what's his kissability? To me, he's like kissing a grandpa on the cheek, but he looks like he's got a really good, like, kiss on the cheek for a grandpa. I'm gonna give him a B. Wow, V+. A B+. One of these is plus. A B+ for kissability. Okay, Kirby Rocks and Porpoises Unknown are saying A in the chat. Ericus says S+. He's smoking. I don't want to kiss him on the mouth. Yeah, it's like, I think that he's like a pretty well-rounded guy. but it's certainly not where I'm going to be focusing my kiss ability. If I'm also like an old man, like it gets a little bit different. It gets a little different. So that's just our first dwarf though. That's our first dwarf. Got some pretty decent ratings right here. All right, now we have Vapor. Melodic Rider, another dwarf bard. 6 mana, 4/5, storied as well. To double your dwarf triggers, he's helping other dwarves. Whenever he attacks or enters, you get a +1/+1 counter on target creature, and he can target himself, and he also does trigger himself additional times if he's storied. Gosh, that pony is really cute. Everybody's buy for. I'm feeling it. Honestly, I am feeling it. Let's get these grades in here. What's his battle prowess? He does not look like he is apt for battle. He looks similar to the last guy. He looks like he will fight, but he's not here to fight. Yeah, I'm gonna say it's a C. Now, bards, like, they can cause some trouble, but he looks sweet. He looks like he's here to be friendly. Maybe it's like the birds and the flowers and everything else. Yeah, I'm gonna say it's a C. He toots as he pleases. What's his commander strength? He's in both colors. He's got dwarf synergy. He's really expensive, but it's a dwarf Harmonicon. Whenever an ability of a dwarf triggers, it triggers again. Roaming Throne, step aside. We have a dwarf ready to ride. I'm gonna say this is a B+. He's good for what he's doing here. Oh yeah, if he cost 4, then we'd be dreaming. If he had Ward 2. But listen, he's an uncommon. We take what we can get. How's his beard quality? Honestly, this just looks like some of the beards. I like watched RRR last week, and it's like, this is just like the beards in there. They look like they're kind of nice beards. There's nothing special about this beard. I'm gonna give this a D+. I don't think that this beard is that impressive. Like, yes, it's full. It's better than most beards I see on a day-to-day basis, but we are not ranking beards that I see on a day-to-day basis. I'm ranking the beards of dwarves. It's not that good. It's not that good. What's his draft ability? Listen, he's 6 mana, but also, you know, is an uncommon, fitting into the theme, enters or attacks. I'll give that a little bit of a B-, C+ kind of range. And now kiss ability? Well, he doesn't smoke. And he does have a cute horse. But I don't know. To me, the kiss ability of this man, I can't really see his face from here, is he's just kind of a dwarf. He's just right there in the middle. I'm going to give it a B- for kiss ability. Sorry, Bifer. Maybe next time. He's bi, though. Oh, that means he has more options. It doesn't have to be me kissing him. Okay? That's how it works. Third, dwarf. Bofer. Bofer D's nuts got him. The reliable guardian. He has... Oh my god, he's like feeding ponies, and like there's a pony who's gonna like steal a carrot from him. Look at this pony being like, I'm gonna eat that apple. Is it like a package deal? He's reliable. It says he's reliable. He's a dwarf scout, but he's legit a 1/1. He's not here to fight. Bofer and Bomber were left behind to guard the ponies in such stories as they had. Flavor text, right there. This man, he's not fighting. He's not fighting. This is like an F or a D. Yeah, I'm gonna say, you know what? D-. D-. He's not quite failing. He's not being excluded, but for the most part, he's not. He's a lover, not a fighter. Which is why, you know, we should just skip right down. Kissability. This guy's an A. This guy's an A for kissability. Look at the smile. Look at the horses. He's taking care of them. He's still going to be alive after the battle. He gives life. He protects you. He has concerted care. Definitely very kissable. Commander Strength. It's a 1-mana 1/1 with lifelink. It's one of the cheapest legendary dwarves, mana-wise. It can go into an Aerith deck because it has lifelink, and it's legendary, and it can protect things. I say this is like A-. For dwarves, this is on the scale of the dwarves. It can save things from the command zone. Like I said, that's an A-. It's also got adventures. How's his beard? He has a trifurcated beard. 3 beards, and it looks like it's a little braided. It's not super long, but I do like the way it kind of like goes into his chest hair. Not the biggest beard, but still like a very pretty beard. I'm feeling this is an A- for beard. This guy's got pretty good rankings outside of battle prowess. And what's his draft ability? I'm gonna say A- as well. This guy, you know what? He's doing pretty well. He's groomed. He's a fairly pretty dwarf. He's not the prettiest dwarf, but like, he's up there. You know what? I'm upgrading his kiss ability to an A+. I think Bofer might be one of the most kissable of the dwarves. He looks like he smells nice. Yeah, work Bofer. And here's Bomber. He's trying to recapture the beautiful dreams he had in the forest. This man is not paying attention. He might be a 5/3, but that's because, like, you gotta, like, wake him up, and then he fights, and then he goes back to sleep. He's right there in the middle. I think if he's awake, he's kicking ass. If he's asleep, he is so asleep. He does not wake up. How useful is your, like, slacking in Pokemon when he doesn't do anything? I feel like it's a C. It's right there in the middle. Because it's like, he is at his best, 5/3. 5 power. But also, he is asleep. He's caught lacking. He's lacking and slacking. What's his commander strength? He's literally, he's pretty much vanilla. He's like vanilla, but worse. I say that's a D. Like, sure, he's got stats, and you will have an enduring story, but like, as a commander, I want to do better. I love that we're in the era of Magic the Gathering where I feel fairly confident you will have an enduring story on turn 3 when this guy comes out, or at least turn 4 when you tap him. And I'm still like, yeah, man, a 3-mana 5/3? That's not good enough. I played the, like, 3-mana 7-2. That's way better. How's this beard quality, though? It looks soft. Soft, kind of bordering on, like, maybe a little greasy. There's, like, a bird that's pecking seeds out of there. I think it's a B-. It looks like a good beard to me. Looks like a pretty good beard. Not the best, but pretty good. What's his draft ability? Ooh, I actually think that this is like an A-. I think this thing might occasionally trade into a 3/1 in limited, but it's a 5/3. It'll win some games. That's pretty nice. And what's his kiss ability? Oh, I'm gonna give him like a D+ for kiss ability. He falls asleep like right after. You give him a smooch, he doesn't even wake up to give you a smooch back. He's asleep. Can't be kissed. Too sleepy. Too eepy. Too eepy for this world. And I will say right now, there are 2 different Dayan Ironfoot cards, and we are going to evaluate them kind of at the same time. Yeah, you think you gotta work too much for that kiss? I agree you have to work too much for that kiss. I got other things I need to be doing, like fighting Smog or something. Stealing my treasures. So Dayan Ironfoot, He's a king. He's a noble. I think his battle prowess. Listen, he's got double strike. He's got 2 attacks. He comes with an axe. He's stronger than he looks. This guy, I think he's an A+. A+ for battle prowess. He is a warrior. And his commander strength. Each equipped attacking creature can gain double strike until end of turn. There's something you can do with that. I'm gonna say A-. I don't know if any of these guys are gonna be an A. But I like that he comes with an equipment. He can give himself some double strike. It's an axe. And how's his beard quality? His beard is gigantic. It has gold woven into it. But it also looks like it has been destroyed by years and years of work. It's huge. I'm gonna say this beard, like for size alone, it would be an A, but it doesn't look like it's well braided or well kept. I feel like it's a B+. It's a B+ kind of beard. It looks kind of matted near the bottom. Yeah, I can't tell how much of that is braiding or not. You think it might have blood and spit in it? That could be it. How's his draft ability? Ooh, I feel like this guy is an A-. This is a pretty good card to be playing in limited. And how's his kiss ability? He has no time for kisses. He is a man of war. It's like a C-. Now that said, this is him in battle, C-. This is the same guy. Dan, Lord of the Iron Hills. And it's, like, despite being the same guy. How's his battle prowess? He's holding birds. He is at peace here. He's literally stopping battle. If you have an enduring story, creatures can't attack unless their controller plays 1 for each of those creatures. I think this guy, he's like a C-. He's like retired. How's his commander strength? I mean, as a 2 mana, half of a like archangel or to like a tithes, archangel of tithes, whatever it's called. Wow, that's really good. I'm keeping that A-. Who be ghostly prisoning? His beard quality, the braiding looks better. It looks healthier here. I'm gonna upgrade it to an A- beard. Has his draft ability. I think this card kind of slaps. I'm gonna say it's an A. And his kiss ability. Remember how he was like a C- before? I think this is an A-. Once he's found peace, he looks tender. You think maybe a B+? I'm gonna say A-. It's a good kiss, though. It's some good smooching. So this is not a specific dwarf. These are dwarves serving that man. And oh my god, are they serving? I'm considering the man in the front. Do you see him? Do you see this man? He has a dozen braids in his beard. His beard quality is through the roof. A+. That's a woman? I don't care. Her beard quality is through the roof. S tier. S tier. Kissability. A+. This is... The beard is good. The axe is great. The hair, the high ponytail. Okay, I'm kind of a sucker for high ponytails. It's pretty good. Battle prowess. Literally at the front of a line in the Battle of 5 Armies. That's an A+ right there. This guy is leading the charge. Commander strength. Has lifelink if you have another dwarf. When it enters, you can get another dwarf for equipment. Not bad in a 99 of a bunch of dwarves. That said, kind of like reminds me kind of the old dwarf synergy stuff like Depala. It's like a B+. Ah! Mm-hmm. And draft ability. I mean, assuming you have some dwarves and equipment, that's pretty good. give it a B plus. B plus for draftability. Oh my god, that hair? That hair? Whew. Did I miss one? No, there we go. Dory, bearer of friends. He's carrying Bilbo. Dory, bearer of friends, a 3-mana 3/2. Trample, enters, makes a treasure. Brings you the riches, so you can be dismissive. I feel like this is a supportive gent right here. How's his battle prowess? A 3-mana 3/2? That's somewhere in the middle. He comes bearing gifts, but he's too busy. He's busy carrying you, but he is a warrior. I'm gonna say this is a B plus for battle prowess. He'd have to put you down to start fighting. Commander strength. I mean, you could put it in a Magda Dwarves deck. It's a C plus. It's not doing that much for me. He would carry you over the threshold. How's his beard? It's not even braided. It's just kind of down. And it looks healthy, but it's not styled. It's so plain. Dude, get some gold in there, some braids or something. Something. Yeah, I'm feeling D plus or C minus. I'm gonna go D plus. Draftability. I'm gonna give that a B plus. This seems like a pretty nice card to fill your curve. It gives you treasure. I'm into it. Yeah, beard could be better. Kissability. He's a homie. And we kiss the homies goodnight. Here, I'm gonna say B plus for kissability. He's here to help. And I'm here to help. Wallen, Weapon Master. I don't know how many of you guys have seen this card before, but it's about 80% shoulder by volume. This man is a cube. A very beefy cube. Dwellin Weapon Master, 2-mana, 2/1, first strike. Hones your equipment. He makes your weapons better, and he fights so well with them. I think that this dude right here, my goodness, this battle prowess, that's an A. That's an A right there. You don't get arms like that by not fighting. Yeah, he's a cube, so he's draftable in MTGO. What's his commander strength? I like the idea of honing. I want to try it. I'm going to say that's an A minus. That seems pretty cool. He was the one with the axe in the river. Oh, and they were in the barrels. He ain't got no neck. No, he has no neck. His beard quality. It looks like he actually has matching, like, emeralds in his beard and in his, like, hair in the braids. His beard is braided, but it looks a little scraggly around that stash. Let's say that's a B plus beard. It's pretty impressive. It's pretty impressive. I like the matching jewelry. You know what? Maybe upgrade that to an A minus. Maybe. What's his draftability? Ooh, you need other equipment, but like also he has first strike, which makes him so much better. A minus. And what's his kiss ability? I mean, he can only make you stronger. He's a hard worker. He's honing. I'm gonna say B plus. He's, you know, he's been through it. He's tired at the end of the day, but he still gives a good smooch. Dwarven Mauler. It's a 1-mana 2/1 dwarf. It makes your equipment easier for it. Nice. I love 1-mana 2/1s. I think they're very strong. What's his battle prowess? This is a B plus A minus territory to me. Literally is in the throw of battle. It's a mauler. You know what? A. This guy fights. Has a gem-studded hammer. Commander strength. In specifically a Magda deck. That's pretty great. I'm gonna say A. Why no Dwarven Guide? If I missed one, it's because I forgot it when I was copy-pasting. How's his beard quality? 3 beards. Side beards, braided. Central beard has a poof and looks like it actually has a gold chain going around it. This is a good beard. I'm gonna say A. Oh, it's a goblin guide, not a dwarven guide. I see what you're saying. They could have called him Goblin Guide except for dwarves. That would be the whole title. Goblin Guide except for dwarves. Draftability. A-. I love a 1 mana 2/1, but I don't need 10 of them. And kissability. It's kind of hard to see, but I see some nice lips in there. No mustache, too. Like, kissing somebody with a beard, your chins are touching. It's a lot less sensitive. Kissing someone with a mustache is a lot harder. I think that this is an A kiss. Goblin Guide was the 2/2. Yeah, wasn't it? Is it Goblin Pikers the 2/1? Or something like that. This guy's got pretty good marks. Pretty good marks. Smashes goblins like nobody's business. Now this fella. This dude. First of all, his arms look amazing. Second of all, I know he smells like onions. And that's why I think his kissability is a C. But his beard quality, that's a A+. That's a gorgeous beard. That's a good beard. How's his battle prowess? 2 mana, 2/2. A perfectly standard bear would fight a bear. But he's not here to fight. He's here to serve food. It's a C-. He's here to support you by giving you +1/+1 until end of turn. How's his commander strength? This is nothing. D-. At least it's a 2 mana 2/2. And his draftability? Right in the middle. It's a bear with an upside. You think this guy loves the Grateful Dead? Oh yeah, I could see him. Like, I think I have seen him at a Grateful Dead concert. Like, he's a Deadhead for sure. Whatever they call themselves. Feely the Pathfinder. A very, like, young and pretty dwarf, which I think means that he's not pretty to the other dwarves. They're like, they think he's too elf-like. Unlike me, who thinks he's a cutie patootie. But his beard, oh my god, he has like almost just like Riker beard going on. Which, like, hey, it's better than Riker with no beard, but that's not a very good beard. It's, yeah, it's well trimmed, but like if I were a dwarf, I'd be like, this is nothing. How's his battle prowess? This is a 4 mana 2/2. Now he comes with another dwarf and makes them stronger. But he's just scouting out. He's not here for battle. C-. Commander strength, actually pretty nice. I like an anthem that comes with a bro. A-. And his draftability, A+. This is, I think, the best of the cards we've seen so far for draft. And his kissability, I mean, he's kind of pretty though. Let's say A-. I say A-. And then glowing. He's got to work on his beard, do you think? Yeah, he's too young. He'll get there. I want to say Lord of the Rings dwarves live a pretty long time. Glowing the Mighty. Glowing? It's glowing? This is Gimli's Peepaw, right? He's a 4 mana 4/3. And he gives you mana. And smashes creatures. His battle prowess, he's literally yeeting a goblin in here. This is an A, maybe A+. Ah, you're phoned from the Hobbit movies. I feel like I saw the Hobbit movies and I promptly forgot them because they were just like, why was this 3 movies? I think I rewatched the animated one not that long ago. Commander Strength. This is actually like a dwarf that ramps pretty well. At uncommon, and can wipe out Scoot Swarm tokens. Okay, you know what? I give this guy A-. He's doing stuff I like. Beard quality. One big beard. Well braided. You know what his beard reminds me of? It reminds me of Hala. Like the braided Jew bread. We're eating this guy's beard. We're eating his beard when we celebrate Shabbat. It's a good beard. Yeah, no, I'm gonna give that that's an A beard right there. I like that one. Draftability. I think this is also a pretty good card for draft. Give it an A. And kissability? His face is pretty. His beard is nice. He's strong. Can throw a goblin. I'm gonna say A-. That's a pretty man. It's a pretty man. It's important. You think beard quality is would eat it off his face? I don't want to eat his beard. I want to eat the bread that looks like his beard, though. Iron Hills Blacksmith. Makes an axe. Has double strike. Hits twice. I think I used this guy as the background of the other image on the front. This guy's battle prowess. He's not so much going into battle as he is equipping others for battle. I'm gonna say it's a B. Just a B, right in the middle. I don't give that very often. I feel like B is just like a grade I don't like. Commander Strength. I mean, he has double strike. I say B-. There are worse dwarves you could put into a dwarf deck. Beard quality. I can barely see his beard because of how dark this card is. Is it just like, it kind of just looks like one tubular beard, but I think that's just like a trick of light. Zoom and enhance. Is there more like, I think there's more beard under that, but like the mustache kind of looks wispy. I don't think this guy's got like a great beard. I do like the like cuffs, the gilded cuffs around it. But I feel like this style does not do well to like frame this guy's face. Because he has like, it looks like two kind of like palms of hair back here. And then it's like coming out with your hair looking like a hammer. The beard looks healthy though. I'm gonna say B+ beard. Incomplete, please submit again. And draftability. I mean, it's pretty good actually for draft. I'm gonna give that a B+. B+ draft, B+ beard. Kissability. Actually looks like would be a pretty good kiss. Knows how to use his hands. Blacksmithing. I'm gonna say that's like an A- kiss. A- smoochability on this fellow right here. Or woman? I don't know. How about this guy? He's axing this bata question. Iron Hills Stalwart. It's a 4/5. Reach, trample. Freely equips an axe, but not necessarily to himself. This is a dwarf that can help equip somebody else. Battle prowess. He's throwing axes at a bat. A. In the midst of battle. Commander Strength. This is nothing. But you do get a free equip. C. Useful ability if you're trying to put a hammer on a guy, but shouldn't cost 5 mana when you're doing that. Beard quality. It's like a bunch of dreads of beard. But there's like a big poofy part in the middle that feels kind of unmanaged. C-. It's got like a little too much bushiness to it. You think the beard is what gave him reach? I think it's him throwing the axes. Draftability. I mean, it's your top end of the curve. It's a B-. It's just there. And kissability? Oh no, he looks like he comes home and he's angry. I'm gonna give him like a D+. I I ain't here to kiss this man. He smells like bat blood. Keely! The resourceful. Also very pretty. Keely and Feely, both very pretty. But barely any beard. Like none. Like, no beard. Battle prowess. I mean, he's climbing rocks, but I don't think he's seen a lot of battle. Helps equip for free. So he's helping a brother out. Draws you cards. Off dwarfs and equipment, but only once a turn. I'm gonna say battle prowess, C-. He doesn't see much battle. Commander strength. It draws cards. It gives you free equips. It's kind of like Stram, but less. I think that's a good one. That's a good one. Beard quality. Dude, like, what beard? This is like rating my beard. D-. What beard? Oh, at least he technically has a beard. His hair looks great, though. Draftability. I don't know how many equipment, but the dwarf also. I'm gonna say A. I think that's a really good 2-drop, even though he's a 1/2. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. And kissability? Gosh, like up on that mountain. I love a man on a mountain. I'm giving him an A. He can get it. He can get it. His beard might be bad, but that's okay. Nori, huh, yeah. This guy's like cartoonish in his like designs. He's drinking. He's telling stories. He's sitting irresponsibly close to this fire. Battle prowess. He seems like he's telling stories about battles he's never been in. If more of us valued food and cheer and song above hoarded gold, it would be a merrier world. That's a positive outlook, my man, but not one that shows that you are in the fight. C-. He's a winged dwarf, number 1 winged dwarf. Command strength. There's nothing. There's not D. Whatever. At least it's a 2-mana dwarf. Beard quality. A single large braid. 2 cuffs at the bottom. Looks kind of shiny, not in a greasy way. The mustache is very World of Warcraft to me. So I'm not that into the mustache, but the beard itself, I do like this beard. I'm gonna say this is a B+ beard. Draftability. Sometimes you gotta fill your curve. It's a C. So at least it's a 2-drop. And kissability? Nah. Not for me. D+ kissability. I ain't smooching Nori. Smells like ale. Oh, this is a quote from Thorin. Not for Nori. Owen, the brave. He does look like a World of Warcraft death. Oh my god, look at this. This is a top tier beard. Oh my gosh, do you see this? Gilding? Gilding, even the mustache has those like cuffs in it. Loin, it's just Oin? I'd say who is writing this, but like it's Tolkien. He loves weird words. Alright, Oin. A 2-mana 1/3. Can get haste, can loot. His battle prowess, he is dual wielding against a wolf. A+ battle prowess. Commander strength. This is nothing. C-. Beard quality. A+. A+. So good. Really nice beard. Draftability. It's in the middle. It's not the worst filler. It's also not very good. And kiss ability. There's something about, like, his legs. And the way he's holding himself. I feel like this is a good kiss. I feel like this is a good kiss here. B+. That's a D. No. A. No. Yep. B+. Some people are like, well, it helps filter your cards. Oh, but I have to pay mana for it? The definitive source is the cartoon movie. Oh, for how to say their names. For how to kiss the dwarves. You think he might discard me too fast? I'm still chasing him. I'm still gonna try to chase him. Ori, Keeper of Songs. 3 mana, 3/3. Tells stories. Okay, why is your company of dwarves like 10 storytellers and 2 warriors? No wonder y'all are barely making it. Battle prowess. He's a 3/3. He doots as he pleases. C-. He makes toys. I mean, that's really nice of him. Commander strength. He's a common legend for a reason. D-. Beard quality. It just kind of looks poofy. And not in, like, the regal way like the king had. I'm gonna give him a D for beard. Like, at least it's a big beard, but he's not doing anything interesting. I feel like as we go through the dwarves, my, like, opinion of their beards is going to be like, well, now that I've seen better beards, I feel differently about it. Draftability. It's filler. C-. You know what? D+. And kissability. I'm gonna go back. Just C-. Yeah, he's the flautist. It's one time at band camp. A. Get an A for kissability. Thorin, the Mountain King, the leader of the company. And my goodness, you just look at him. 4 mana, 3/4. Attaches equipment. And then deals damage. But not to face, just to another creature. Boo. Boo. I wish that you could hit face. His dreads are just more beard. It kind of feels like it. Yeah, he has all of his hair in braids. Battle prowess. What's his battle prowess? I don't have an S tier, so it's A+. He's getting 100 full marks. Commander strength. I mean, at best, he's like a chupacabra with a free equip. The fact that he has built-in trample is kind of nice. I'll give him a B+. Beard quality. It's kind of simple. Very, like, smooth looking, but it's not really wowing me. I'm feeling like it's a B-, C+. I'm gonna go C+. Draftability. It's in the middle. It's a 4 mana 3/4. You might not have any equipment. C. Especially at a mythic rare. And kissability? And kissability? I mean, we know he's got leader qualities. But also, I feel like he's got some issues. C-. But wait. There's more. There's Thorn again. Whoop! You get to see my sound mixer right there. What do you guys think? The same man. The same man approaching the Shire before he's thrown into war. Honestly, his beard looks better here. Battle prowess. Going from A+, he's a dwarf just like a noble here. C. Commander strength. He gives your artifacts and creatures Ward 1. That's just a generically useful ability. We love generically useful abilities. C. Beard quality. I'm upgrading him. He's going to a B-. Draft ability? That's not bad. Those are pretty good qualities for a draft card. B. And kissability? He can read a map. I love a man who can read. B. And now, when you start playing The Hobbit at your local pre-release, you'll know which of the dwarves are the most or least kissable, thanks to our extremely useful rating of the dwarves from The Hobbit. Isn't this the information you need? Because we don't have an early access on Twitch. Of course it is. This is why you watch my channel. To find out which dwarf can rule them all. I'll give you a clue. It's not the one that's a king. Yeah, it's a useful cheat sheet. Just print out this entire stream, every single frame of the stream. Color printing, of course. Bring it with you. It's only a few thousand, 100,000 frames. You know, what is it, like 30 or 60 per second? It's plenty. It's plenty.